Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Above All Creations, where we're catering to the sweet tooth in you. It is a Friday afternoon here in Detroit. The weather has broke. It is feeling good outside. Yesterday we were in the 70s. It's a little bit lower today, but it's better. It's kind of jacket weather. All right, so let's get started. Today we are doing a cake for a 21-year-old guy. She is legal. She wanted a 21 topper. She wanted in pink hues, pastel pink, and hot pink. So we're gonna do that for her. She went on our Instagram, picked one of the cakes on there, and the cake just had rosettes all over it. So she wanted those two colors, the hot pink and the light pink, and she wants a 21 topper. Everything else, she says, I'm just gonna leave it up to you. So guys, I'm thinking that we're gonna add some flowers, add some diamonds, because she says she just wanted simple but pretty. Okay, put a little glitter on it and go from there. All right, now what we have here is a strawberry cake. We have 4 layers. It's a 6-inch cake. I layered the 2 bottom layers, put cream in each one of those. Then I put a 4-inch board on top of that. So halfway through this cake, there's a 4-inch board on the inside, and then I took the other 2 layers, put cream in between, and put them there. So there's a board in between this cake. So when she cuts down, a lot of people, they don't know how to cut these tall cakes. But when they cut down on this cake, they'll get stopped by the board. They'll be able to get the first 2 layers off and then remove the board and then cut the bottom. And I don't just do that for cutting purposes. I do that for me, just to make sure that this cake won't fall over, it won't topple over. A lot of times people don't know how to travel with these cakes, and it's for stability. Any kind of cake that you are making, if it is over 4 inches high, it needs to have a structure on the inside. So that, like I said, there's a board right in the center. After the first 2, there's a board, and then there's the next 2. So it's stability. Okay, and then I got it dialed already. After I did that, because there's dials right underneath the board, and then the other 2, and then I dial the top. So there's another 4 or 5 skewers up here. So all of that has already been done. I've crumb coated it, so we just gonna get to it. We're gonna go ahead, put the pale pink and the hot pink rosettes on it, add the flowers and the diamonds, get her name put on it. She wants the board to say the It Girl, okay? So we're gonna do that. So let's get started. Now I just pulled the cake out of the refrigerator. It's been in there for maybe about an hour, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and clean the board off. Daddy! So I'm gonna go ahead and clean the board off. Getting all, if you guys hear some of my daughter's home from school, she's knocking on the door. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and just get all the buttercream off the board from setting it up, just making sure that it won't be any strawberries or anything else in our final result. Now, I got a bag already set up here with the rosette tip where I'm gonna be using pale pink and dark pink, okay? Now, the tip that I'm using is a 1M, and basically all that is the rosette tip, but it's smaller, okay? So now, since everything's set up, let's just get started with the rosettes. Now, I already have some light pink in here. So I'm gonna start with the light pink that I have, because she wants different hues, okay? So let's get started. Now, what I will show you is this one thing real quick. If you didn't know how to make one, you just touch the base, clean table, start in the center, go around, boom. You can't even see that. I'd have to move back some. Let's start here. Okay, you want to just hit your base, go around once, stop, and then keep going around again. You're just basically just going around until you think it's big enough, okay? And then stopping. If you guys would like, I'm just gonna take this icing. It's a clean table. Just put it right back in our bag. If you guys would like, I will show you guys If you want to do like a class on how to actually use the tips, what the tips are for, what all the tips will do, the different things that you can do with the tips, just put it down in the comment section and we'll do a video just on that. Okay, now also what we're going to go ahead and do is I got some buttercream here. It's got a little dot of our pink gel color, and I get this from Deco Pack. I've had it for a while, so there's nothing on the bottle anymore, but I get this from Deco Pack. You can go to decopack.com. As long as you have an EIN number, a business, they will deliver to you whether you're a home bakery or you're in a storefront. This is a 10.5 size bottle, and this is Princess Pink, okay? Now, I'm just gonna take that and mix it in. Now, we want the pale pink. Any icing we have left over from the pale pink is fine because we can use that same icing and make it our hot pink color, okay? Now, the reason why I didn't go ahead and start and I went on ahead and mixed this in is just because I'm already starting with the pale pink in here, so it might as well be the same color, the same hue. So let's go ahead and get this pale pink in the bag. Now, I wasn't sure because she said just give me some rosettes. That's basically it. So I wasn't sure if I wanted the rosettes, if I was going to do like a ombre where you start pink and you get darker as you go up. I wasn't sure if I was going to do that or if I was just going to just go all around just kind of doing whatever I want to do. So now in my mind, I'm thinking maybe an ombre, but I'm not sure. But we got to decide now, don't we? Let's go ahead. I don't want to do an ombre because if I do an ombre, and what an ombre is, just in case you didn't know, you start with one color. Like I can start with the pale pink, then I can go up, get the pink just a little bit darker, then keep going up, and it just getting darker as it goes, like an ombre from light to dark. So I kind of don't want to do that because if I do that, then it's going to put me in a box and I'm going to have to keep going like that versus, and then if I'm honest, you use up a lot of more icing like that too because you got to keep changing the color. So I'm just going to put pink and hot pink kind of all over the cake and we'll just see what we get in the end, okay? All right, let's get to it. Like I said, I'm using a 1M tip. And that's what I got so far, okay? And I'm just freestyling, okay? I'm gonna squeeze a little bit of air out of there. You heard that sound? Always squeeze a little bit of air out so it don't putter on your cake or splatter. And then your cake is all messed up and you've done all this beauty. You hear it? And I'm just doing it. There's no in particular, you know, thing that I got going on in my head or anything like that. I'm just freestyling, which is what I love to do, which is what I'm used to doing, which is normally what my clients ask me to do. Which means it's kind of your design. Because a lot of times they say, oh, I don't know what I want. Just make me something pretty. So that's all I'm doing. Freestyling. Now, what I am going to do is take a little bit of buttercream from the side here, and I'm going to put it right here on the bottom of the board. See that? And if you guys have been with me before, then you guys are used to me doing that. And that's just letting me know that this is the front of my cake. So no matter what, I know I'm doing this all over, you know, just reminding myself that this is the front of my cake. That's all that means. That way later on, I don't have to look for the front of my cake because I know where it is. It's here. Okay, now, because I like that, now what I'm gonna do is, because I feel like it's enough pale pink on here, and if I need any more pale pink, we'll make more. So now, what I wanna do is, this pink that we have here, I'm gonna squeeze the rest of the pale pink out of our bag. I'm gonna go in here in our white buttercream, add a little bit more icing to it. Actually, I'm gonna add a little bit more. I do a lot of cakes for girls, for children, for women. So if I have more pink icing than I need, trust me, it's okay. So I just squeezed a little bit more pink in it. And I was a little heavy with it because I wanted it to be a darker pink. Now I got some hot pink flowers, and I also have some pale pink flowers as well. Now I don't want the cake to look like it threw up pink. You know, you can have something pink. Now I understand I like pink, but you know, you don't want it to just be like too pink, if that makes sense. So I'm not doing an actual ombre, but I am doing different hues of pink. Okay, so I just added a little bit more pink because I want to bring it up a little bit more. Just getting it stirred in, and like I told you guys before, no worries on if the icing is getting a little darker and everything, because my black icing, my navy blue, my red, whatever color I decide to use, this is real buttercream with real butter in it, tons of it. This is not a vegetable base, so the cake will definitely not change the flavor. Okay, and that's what I love about this icing. This is an American buttercream that I'm using. It's a crusting icing. And crusting just means that it'll, after, you know, you do it and you leave it alone for 10-15 minutes, it'll crust up and you'll be able to touch it without the icing moving. So we'll just keep this right here. And I'm just squeezing out some of that pale pink. Okay, now let's go in with a little bit more pink. Now, I'm not only doing the rosettes, I'm also just squeezing my bag and getting like the little stars on it as well, okay? You know, bring it up a notch. Okay. See it? Now, I'm gonna get some more of that pink. One thing about rosettes, when you're doing those, they use up a lot of icing. So that's why, like, when I crumb coat it and I do the icing on the inside, I don't use a whole lot. I'm just wiping because these rosettes is really a lot of icing. And you gotta get down with this cake so you can see it. Because sometimes you do these rosettes, and if you ever seen rosette cakes and they have holes in it, like you can kind of see the icing underneath, 9 times out of 10, they stay up on this level. And instead of getting down, and then they couldn't see the holes. see some holes, so I'm just filling them. Okay, I like this. You know, to me, it's a little bit better. I'm gonna need our spatula now. It's a little bit better than the ombre. The ombre is cute too. Squeeze some of that air out so it don't splatter. Okay. Squeeze some more down. We're almost done, guys. It's gonna be one of those quick videos. See how quick these ombre cakes is? Yes, girl. Yes. We love that. Shoot, what, I done covered the whole cake in how many minutes? What? Yes. Okay. Our whole cake is covered. See that? What y'all think? Okay, now let's keep going. Got icing everywhere. Now, what I'm gonna do is take one of our clean cloths and that little part that we had right here that was tugging us our front. Matter of fact, let's leave that right there because this rosette's everywhere. Let's leave that right there. Now, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and take our topper. And guys, I got this from Amazon. I got that prime shipping, so you know, it comes in one day. That's what I love about them. I think that's why I shop there. Okay. See, that's what it looks like, a number 21. I can't really remember totally how much it cost. I think it was about, I don't know, $10, $15, something like that. All right, there's our 21 that she wanted. That was her main request, just rosettes, and she's turning 21. So we're gonna take the 21, center it. Now see, it won't go down any further because remember I told you I got that board underneath? So I have to decide, do I want it up and do I want the pieces showing like that? I don't really like that. Now I could take some diamonds and put it right there. So let me show you what you can do if you don't like that like me. I'm gonna wipe it off. This is the same tool that I use when I'm cutting the skewers on the cake, and I hope it'll cut it because this is used to cutting wood. Let's see if it'll cut our metal. Ugh. Okay. I gotta bend it back and forth, but it did it, y'all. And this mug is probably a little dull because you know, I haven't like sharpened it or anything like that. So let's do it one more time like we did the other piece. Rock it back and forth. Be careful because we sure don't want to break nothing. Okay, it came right off. Uh-oh. Okay, so now I'm just gonna wipe it off. Now I'm gonna take our little piece because it's a little bent out of shape at the end, and I'm just gonna bend it back down a little bit. That way when she takes this out of the cake, if she decides to keep it or anything, it don't look all ugly and mangled. Now we're gonna take it, stick it right back down in our cake. Now it sits flush. See that? Okay, now let me sit it straight up. I don't want it leaning. Okay, now that's straight up. Now I'm gonna get rid of that buttercream wipe. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add the flowers first. I got some hot pink flowers. I just got them. If I'm honest, I got them right from the Dollar Tree. Okay, and I got these when the Dollar Tree was actually $1. You know, it ain't $1 no more, y'all. Did y'all know that? And I got some more flowers here. Now these came from Amazon. So we got these, the pale pink, the hot pink. I got some pale pinks. I got another brand, pale pink, roses. And then I got another flower. It's kind of like a forever flower. And I got that in a cream color because I wasn't sure which ones I wanted to use. This cake is so pretty already by itself. But since the icing, we didn't bring it all the way up to hot pink, I'm gonna make sure I add some hot pink flowers on it. And then what I'm doing is I'm taking it straight off the stem and I'm just using the rose part, okay? And we're taking it and we're just gonna apply it right to the cake. And she told me she wants me to write on this cake on a board. She wants me to write on the board and she wants it to say, the it girl. You heard me? The it girl. So we're gonna put a flower right there. Then we're gonna take some of our pretty flowers. I love this one. It's all bloomy and pretty. Yes, we love that. You see, I don't want it to be too much. You know what I mean? So I like these roses too. Taking them off the stem. That one we're gonna sit right there, because I like that. I got another one. Taking it off the stem. I'm just freestyling, guys. That one we're gonna push right in there. Ooh, that one is my favorite. That one is so pretty. That one is my favorite. Okay, then I got another rose right here. Now I gotta decide, what y'all think? Is that enough? Or should I add something else? I think I wanna add this pale pink one. Now, I really think that is enough. I don't wanna go too crazy. But let's put a pretty flower back here. This looks so cute. Boom. Okay. So we got that one in. And then we got one more hot pink. So let's add that one as well. And this is in the bag, so it won't look like it's too much. Okay. So that's how the back looks. And that's our front. I want to add one more. She 21, y'all. You know she legal, y'all. Okay, I like that. And the hot pink and the pale pink flowers, the actual roses, they have like droplets on them. You know how they have like those droplets, like it rained or they watered it? Those are on the flowers. Okay, so this is our front. Now, I think that's enough. So I didn't add any of the cream ones. Now I got this big old bag of diamonds. And I got this from Amazon. Big diamonds, okay? And I think I just put in there, I always get these, so you guys see this on my cake a lot. I think I just put like big diamonds in and then it'll pop up. I'm not sure what size it is. So now we just gonna put our diamonds on. Yes. And we ain't gonna be stingy because what girl you know don't like diamonds? I'll wait. Now I can't put, I want to put one more right there, but I can't do that because she want me to write the it. So I'm gonna put it right here. Okay, now that is good. That's enough diamonds. So now I got some dragees, okay? Silver dragees. I hope you can see that. And you know, the topper is silver and everything. So I want to add like, you know, a little bit more pop of silver. And I also have some galaxy dust that I'm gonna, you know, put on it as well. So let's go ahead. Now these are the dry zags. These are the ones I really want to use, like the little balls. Because I have the ball kind and I have these kind that look like rice. So I brought them both out. I think I'm going to use them both. Let's use the rice one first because it's a little different. I'm just going to take it, put it right on the cake because I like these. They kind of look like jimmies, like the sprinkle jimmies. Cute. Yeah. This is quick and easy, guys. I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but look like we banged this out in like 30 minutes. Gotta love the Rossette cakes, right? Okay, so I like that. Let me add a few more. And they say that they are silver rice. That's what the bottle says. Normally I put these on with my I got like some little tweezers that you use for cakes. But when I went in my baking room, I didn't see it. You know, the children, they do the dishes for me. I do the cleanup, but then they'll wash all the dishes and everything for me. And sometimes I have to go back and organize after they've done that. So I didn't see it. Maybe on the next run. So I got some dragées, little silver balls. Let's put some of these on it too. These I'm just gonna toss on. I just kind of throw them on. Ain't no rhyme or reason for me. I'm just tossing them on. And because the buttercream is fresh, we just did it, it's gonna stick. They're not gonna come off or anything. So I'm just kind of tossing them on. So this is, to me, this is elegant and pretty, like she requested. Uh-oh. All right, now I'm gonna put the rest back. We're gonna go ahead and put some of our luster dust on. And what I do is, I'm gonna use one of my brushes here, one of my silver brushes. I'm just gonna dip it in, and then I'm just gonna tap it over the cake. I'm gonna put some on the flowers a little bit, so they can glitter. Pretty. And I keep going with the cake until I like it. If I don't like it, we starting over. We going again. We gonna figure this thing out. Because I figure as long as I've been doing cakes, if I like it, they should love it. And I know that might sound a little bit weird, but to me that just means like, you know, I just about know, I don't know, I just about, if I like it, they gonna like it. Because I keep going until I like it. Okay, now I actually brought these out, guys. I got them in a glad bag. These are my, it's chocolate candy, and it's like covered pink. It's like candy, it's colored pink. And I just want to put a couple on, because, you know, just a pink cake, right? Just a couple here and there. Ooh. And that one fell on, so it got to stay in this spot. Oh, this did it, guys. That did it. Yes, that did it. Pretty, pretty. Okay. So, I don't want to get out of control. But they taste real good, y'all. These taste real good. And what it is all it is chocolate, and it's been colored pink. Okay? That's all it is. Oh, I like those on there. Yep. Uh-oh. The cleanup. Okay. That's enough. I just wanted to put a couple on. Now this cake to me is elegant. It's pretty. It's exactly what she asked for. Like I said, she went on our Instagram and she picked the Rossette cake, which is what this is. I added, and she wanted the 21. So I added the diamonds and the flowers. What you guys think? Can you see it real good? That's the back. All right, guys, I got the front facing you. All right, guys, thank you for joining me on another video. This one went a little quick, guys. I appreciate you guys coming. If you guys are liking the content that I am putting out, please join the family. Subscribe to my channel. That way I can keep on pumping these videos out for you guys. I have committed to this. I'm trying to load every day or every other day. So hit the notification buttons. That way you guys will know when I upload another video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Enjoy your weekend. Have a blessed and prosperous weekend. Bye.